This video is going to show you how to take the dichotomous key assignment for alien creatures, the alien classification tree diagram, and take it from a tree diagram and make the AB format. I changed the assignment from 8 to 7 organisms of your choice because that can run you into problems in the AB format, which I'll explain briefly in this video. So here's the alien tree diagram we created together in the last video, and I'm going to show you how to make this one into AB format. And before we even go to the third AB format page, I'm going to look here and show you that out of all these 7 aliens, okay, and the reason they have numbers is we decided to just number them instead of using their names to save time in typing, so I'll stick with those. Out of these 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aliens that we chose from the previous page, okay, here they are. They're just in a pile because I already sorted them. And the most important thing to do in making the tree diagram is to move them around the page so you can actually see your groups and physically move them. But these are the organisms I used, okay? And now we're going to make that into AB format. And the first group is wheels, no wheels. So I'm going to open the box here, double click to get in there, and this is wheels, and this is no wheels. I'm just going to make sure these things stay nice and neat and organized as I work. These really could go a little closer just to keep it looking, but the dots are really just to keep a space, keep between one group and the other group. I'm going to actually add some more dots here, keep it nice and consistent. All I'm doing is hitting the period and holding it down. It's making all those nice dots for me. I just want there to be a consistent connection all the way through, okay? Gotta make it visually appealing, right? So wheels, no wheels, and try to keep things lined up as best you can. Okay, and now I want to work with one group at a time. I'm going to work with always the positive, which goes on A, and I don't really like to having the one on each line, so I'm going to get rid of that. I like to just see it like this. A little bit of formatting preference. You wouldn't get points off you have 1A and 1B written like that, but I think it's kind of redundant, so that's why I get rid of it. So I want to looking at my wheels group. I have 2 characteristics. I have no naming of organisms. And every time you have characteristics, you need a new line. Okay? So mine's going to be go to, and I know it's going to be hair and no hair. Hair will be A because it has the characteristic. No hair will be B because it does not. So I simply use the next line that's available. In this case, it's line 2. And to get inside this text box, you need to kind of double click there to get there. And I'm just going to make it 2. I've already got my 2A and B written. Okay. And I know this is hair and no hair. I'm going to go back to hair and make my dots all the way across, keeping it consistent. I didn't have to separate this as far as I'm doing, but I did already, so I'm going to stick with it. And I really don't know if it's a go-to yet, so let's take a look. It's only going to be a go-to if there's more than one characteristic. Hair, no hair, and hair is wings, no wings. So yes, I have 2 characteristics still. So again, I'm not worrying about this group right now. I know it's already identified, but I want to give you good habits, only work with one group at a time. And right now I'm working with the hair group. So I've got wings, no wings with the hair group. So hair group, I need another line. Go to the next one available is 3. 3A and B. And I already forgot. No problem. No harm in going back and looking. Wings, no wings. That's right. And by the way, I know that they're going to be identified right after that because when I look at wings, there's number 8. When I look at no wings, there's number 10. Okay. So go to 3. We know these are wings. This is no wings. If I looked at wings and there were two sets of characteristics, I know I would need another line, but there wasn't. There was simply the name of an organism. And the same thing for the no wings group. Now, I forgot to do something which was a little bit not running me into trouble, so I'm going to go back and fix that before I do anything. I did hair and I made my dots and I'd go to 3, but I forgot to put my dots for no hair. And that's very important. I'll show you because it's going to show me that I have a blank. Matter of fact, I'm going to get rid of this because we didn't know necessarily that it was going to be a go-to, but I want to leave the blanks. And I'll show you why in a minute. Okay? Just to double check, my wings is number 8. My no wings is number 10. Number 8. No wings is number 10. And, I advise to give them cool names. There is cool naming conventions you can use. I talked about that in the last video, so I'm not going to go over it again. But this is why I wanted to show you these blanks here, because this is how you do it. When you're finished with your group, right? And when I look at my tree, I kind of got down here and there's nowhere to go, right? What do I do next? I don't know what to do. I'm kind of at the bottom. There's no more steps telling me to do anything else, right? So that's when you know you're kind of done with this group, right? I'm done with this little path here that I took with these organisms. So I need to finish the other paths. Well, I only work with one group at a time. So the way I know my next grouping is to simply look up for the blank. Here's a number, a named organism. Here's a named organism. There's a blank. Okay. So now what I do is I know my blank. My blank is where no hair is. And I go back to my tree and I look for no hair. Hair. I know that no hair is opposite that. No hair. And I start following that down. If there were a lot of characteristics, I would add go-tos here. There's not. There's only number 5. And just to show you what they look like, the numbers are all in different order depending on the ones I chose. So they're not necessarily in 1 through 8. Like I'm missing 2, I'm missing 3. Here's a wheeled dichotomous, wheels and 2 horns. Wheeled quadbarthus. Quad means 4 wheels. Barthus, I'm not sure. Maybe looks like a Bart. I don't know. Anyway, so number 5 is no hair. So I simply, no hair, put number 5 right next to it. Again, you double click in there and get the cursor, number 5. Again, I'm kind of stuck. What do? I go up, I look for the next blank. Here it is, no wheels. I kind of had go-to there before because I know it's going to be a go-to, but you don't have to know that. Just follow the conventions, follow the rules. I'm telling you, take it slow and you'll be done quicker than if you try to take shortcuts. Okay? So we're at the no wheels group. Wheels, that's this whole area is done. I'm now going over the opposite. That will be no wheels. And I've got all these organisms to name, right? So again, take it slow. We're at no wheels group. And I see that there's flippers and no flippers. I have 2 characteristics, which means I need a new line. And so I go back and I choose my next available line. In this case, I've used 3. So it's going to be 4. So I come down here, I hit enter again and give my space for A and B. And I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to put. But again, it's flippers, no flippers. Add the dots, going across. And I know I'm getting towards the end here. I know that because if I chose 7 organisms, the way a dichotomous key in AB format works is I will only have 6 lines. I will have 6 numbers. And the A's and the B's will both be filled out. If you're doing a key and it doesn't look the format's not like this when you're done, and you don't have 6 lines A and B, and you don't have everything, only one thing on a line, then you know you made a mistake. You got to go back and watch the video until you figure it out. Okay? I'm only going to look at the flippers group right now because I work with one group at a time. I know you're getting tired of me hearing that, but that's how you do it. I'm not even looking at this. I could easily fill a number 1 in, but that would be going against the rule. And yes, common sense might tell you might be able to do that and take shortcuts, but I'm telling you, if I had 20 organisms, you would be lost. You'd be all over the place if you started doing that. So flippers, teeth, no teeth. Because there are 2 characteristics, I need a new line. Next one available is 5. Leaving that blank. Okay. Flippers, teeth, no teeth. Better to go back and keep checking than to make mistakes. Once you make a mistake, there's trouble. Now, we're going to run into a little trouble here because I see I'm already at the end of my screen. So I have a choice. I can make a new screen, or I can kind of get rid of some of my spacing here to get this finished. So, and that's why I changed from 8 organisms to 7, because 8 organisms, I definitely would not be able to fit everything. Okay? So, flippers, teeth, I'm going to work with my teeth group. And teeth is, oh, look at that. We identified an organism, number 7. I don't even care about no teeth right now. I'm going to look at it. Now I'm done with 7. Now I go to no teeth. I only go up when I've run out of all of my options for going down. So let's go look at no teeth. No teeth, right? Teeth was here. No teeth's opposite. And we have fingers, no fingers. That's another set of characteristics which needs another line. Okay? And so now you're going to see what happened here. I have no more space, where it kind of starts to push everything up. See that? I made 2 spaces and it pushed everything up. So 2 choices. One, I can make a new Jamboard page, and I could open this on Jamboard and do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to simply get rid of some of my spacing. Like if I get rid of this space and I get rid of this space and I get rid of this space, I don't like to do that. It's a little cumbersome, but at least I'm not going to run out of room now. Right? And now when I hit enter, it stays put, right? So it's a little crowded, but still very readable, because I was very neat with my organization of how I created my spacing, so it's pretty good. And I'm on the no teeth, and I chose 6 because that was my next available line. And I know I'm at the end again because I have 7 organisms and I'm about to fill up my 6th line. Okay, so no teeth. Look at that, I did make a new page. It was easy. Okay, you just simply click the arrow and it gives you a new frame. So you could continue yours here if you wanted. That's another option. Just make a new text box and make it big or whatever, and you can continue and finish the key that way if you want to keep the spacing. Not a big deal. I just didn't want to throw students off by introducing that, so we left it at 7. Okay, teeth, no teeth, fingers, no fingers. That's, again, if you make these columns a little closer together, you can save a little time if you're looking to do that. You don't need this many dots. You just have to have a clear separation between your characteristics on the left and your directions or naming of organisms on the right. Okay? So when I go to fingers, I have 9. No fingers is 7. I have a 7 here, so let me look at that again. Oh, I messed up on a number here. Okay, so that's important. That's why it's always important to check your organisms going back. This is no wheels group. That's 7. Okay, and this is how you figure out you have mistakes, right? So the way to fix these is to go back through teeth, flippers, no wheels, and is an alien. Okay, I just simply put the wrong number down. So we have number 7, teeth, flippers, no wheels is an alien that works there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're in the, so this one works. They're both no wheels. So let's see the other one. This one has no fingers, no teeth, flippers, no wheels. No flippers, no fingers. Let's start from the top. No wheels, flippers, no teeth, fingers. No wheels. And this is why it's helpful to move them around so you can see. And that's good. So I'm showing you how you can fix your mistakes. And we actually started this whole video with a mistake, right? So it's good that we'll have to fix it. Okay, let's read our tree again. No wheels, flippers, no teeth, no fingers. No wheels, flippers, no teeth. That's these two guys. And fingers. So this is number 9. Hopefully I just wrote the wrong number down and we don't have 2 number 9s. So let's take a look. Nope, got another mistake, right? Oh, it was no fingers I needed. Okay, we'll leave that back at 7 for a minute. Go back. So this guy's good. No teeth. This guy definitely, because he has teeth. And this guy's fingers, he's out. And there's 1. And there's 6. Aha, number 6. Okay, let's check 6 out. Okay, I just wrote the wrong number down. The tree was actually done correctly. So it's, we look at 6. You can check it. No fingers, no teeth, flippers, no wheels. No fingers, no teeth, flippers, no wheels. So we're good. Okay. Wow. All right. So that's a no fingers, number 6. All right. And that's how you fix mistakes. It's a little tedious sometimes. And we're not quite done yet. We have to go back because we only work with one group at a time, work our way up, and we have a blank. So I have to find my no flippers group, which should be opposite my flippers group. So when I go here, no flippers is number 1. And again, I knew it was going to be a naming of an organism because I knew I had my 6 lines already. I knew I had A and B, and that's it. So this is your AB format. Sorry about the mistake and the confusion, but hopefully you